right, it's time. January 19th, 1 o'clock, court's at 1:15. I'm outside the courthouse, waiting, nervous, so very nervous. I don't have a clue what to expect, so. I don't have a lawyer, that doesn't help, so I really am kind of lost on what's going to happen, but I'm hoping that I can show them I've done everything, and they actually listen. So I will keep you guys updated, and I'll be back. Thank you. All right. They adjudicated. Everyone in court, everyone agreed with court supervision and not going through with the adjudication, except for the state. The guardian for the kids, DCFS, Chris's lawyer, everyone was in agreement to do court supervision and put this all behind us. But the state would not budge. They would not budge. And everyone has to be in agreement for them to do that. So it's adjudicated. Now I have to find out if I'm even able to appeal the indication for child abuse. So that way it's not affecting my license. I still am confused on that, if I can even appeal. If I can't, I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. They did let me waive my rights to counsel. I did represent myself. Most of the reason why I did that was I wanted it over. I didn't want another court date to be set, you know, down the road for me to get a public defender that can't offer me anything. I'm doing everything they already are asking me to do. So I pretty much have to come back in April just to show that I'm still doing it, even though I've been doing it for 8 months. On my own. They adjudicated because Parker mentioned maybe seeing an instance where Ryan was rough with me. He has changed his story many times. One minute he says he saw him push me against the house. Another time he was yelling at me. But the point was, and I told the judge, that is the only thing he saw. I went through such severe abuse for so long. And if all they saw was him yelling at me up against the house outside, that shows that I was trying to keep them from him. I did everything in my power to keep that violence, to keep any sign of any of that away from my kids. It killed me and I did it. That one little thing. Gavin saw nothing. I know that doesn't change maybe, you know, the aftermath. Them seeing me sad and upset and having court dates and not, you know, not knowing what's going on. I mean, that's all gonna psychologically mess with them. And I'll never forgive myself for that. I won't. I did the best I could. I'm just gonna keep waiting. That's all I can do. And I want to thank everyone that's helped me. Things like this happen and I just go home and I'm alone. I can't be on my phone. I can't talk to people. I can't deal with any extra stress, bills, even just having a conversation with someone. I can't do it because I don't have the energy. I am checked out. So, here we go. Guess I gotta put my armor on, keep fighting. Story of my life. But for my kids, it's worth it. I'll do anything. Today brought me closer to Chris. He's been great through this. He could have taken this a different way, been nasty, taken advantage of it, and just, you know, butchered me. He could have, easily, and he didn't. He doesn't want this as much as I don't. His lawyer even defended me. That's what I needed. She said all the right things, and I'm so appreciative of that. Anyway, I will keep you guys updated, and thank you so much for listening. I do want to add some things because I know this whole thing can be kind of confusing for people. So what happened today, nothing changed with me as a mother. I still have custody. Chris and I are 50-50. Nothing changes, okay? As long as I continue to do everything that I'm doing to the next court date, then they can close it. Okay, that's great. So happy for that. The issue I had was the adjudication is where it interferes with my nursing license, being able to appeal, and not having that child abuse on a registry to where I can't get a job and I lose my license. Having to fight that battle. That was what I was trying to get out of all of that. It just doesn't make sense. They advocate for wanting to keep families together, doing what's best for the parents, keeping the family, a whole unit, happy. What's best for these kids? Not that. What's best for these kids is for their mom to be happy, for their mom to heal. Have her job. My job, it's not just a job. I care for people. It is my passion. It is literally what drives me. It's deep in me. I love my job so much. I love my residents so much, my coworkers so much. During this whole thing, I didn't have a lot of support, and this job, everyone has been supportive. They've been professional. They've showed me love. Work has become my comfort. I feel such peace there. A lot of times when I leave court, I go to work. It's an outlet. And if I'm able to serve others, it makes me feel better. That is what I don't want to happen. I don't want to lose my job. It's not about the title or the money. I will make pancakes. I will smash grapes with my feet and make wine. I don't care. I'm pretty humble when it comes to that, but when it comes to my passion, people I love, what is actually a benefit to me and my kids, that I can't lose. I've been through enough. I'm getting blotchy. I'm getting so upset. I gotta stop. So I just wanted to clarify that. I did not lose custody today, so don't think that. Still got my kids. Now it's just trying to figure out what's gonna happen. And it really has nothing to do with the employer either. If I can appeal and fight that and not have it on the registry, that's great. As an employer, I mean, they just can't hire someone if, you know, something comes back on a background check or something dings and I lose my license. They have to intervene. It's not a choice. So I will cross that bridge when I get there. I have to get some more answers and then start the appeal if I'm even allowed to. I'm still very confused since I'm self-representing and all. I have some education to brush up on. I tried to get the answers in court and I didn't really get straightforward answers. So that's that. Thanks again. Yeah.